Hello, I'm back with another video. My name is Tracy Smalls Deleston, and as always, go get your copies of Freedom from Narcissistic Abuse, written by myself, available on Amazon, both books, and let me flip this on around, Breaking the Chains of a Narcissist, okay? Both on Amazon. So for a quick video, real quick, y'all. But before I jump into this, please subscribe, click that notification bell so that you'd be notified when I'm uploading new videos. And then the reactions, y'all, come on. Thumbs up the videos for me, okay? I appreciate you so much. Listen, see, these in-laws, mother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, whoever, in-laws, period. In-laws, you have to understand that once your sons are married, ladies, once your sons are married, he is no longer mama's little boy. He may be mama's little boy in your sight, but into another woman's eye, he's all man. And in that wife's eyes, she comes before you, rightfully so. You have got to allow him to remain a man, assuming that you've taught him. And the husband, if there was a spouse, a man in the house, that you all have taught him and raised him to be a man. You have to let that image in your mind of him still being your little boy as it pertains to a whole lot of things, unless you just want to love on your son as if he's your little boy. But other than that, he is a man. He is to leave you and cleave to his wife. You have no say-so, absolutely, in that marriage. None. None whatsoever. It's not wife and then mother. A lot of women, it's almost as if you want to be your son's woman. You want to remain his woman when clearly, he doesn't want to remain single because he got married. And I would say to the married woman, stand your ground. Stand your ground and assume your position as that wife. You should never allow anyone else, to come before you. There is this thing where people have the tendency of saying, this thing is bugging the heck out of me, y'all, like sticking up right there. But anyway, move on. I think people have a tendency of thinking that marriages, when marriages go through challenges, they do, they will, it happens. Challenges means outside entities. No, challenges are challenges faced within the confinements of your home. Whether the husband is terrible with putting the lid down on the toilet, or if wifey, she's not really domesticated and she doesn't like to clean as much as the husband would want the house to be nice and spiffy as well as him, and the wife may be like, well, you don't help me out enough. Those are challenges that is confined to the inside of that house, and the two of you should be working together to resolve. But when you have outside entities entertaining anything that's going on in your household, that's no longer a challenge. That becomes a problem. That becomes a huge problem. Whether it's from friends outside, mother, father, anyone else. Anyone else. So we have got to make sure, ladies, that we are assuming our positions as a wife. Because no one stuck a gun to his head and said, you better marry me. No one has done that. That is something that he has chosen to do. And a lot of women have the tendency of saying, well, I thought he should have married the mother of his children. Well, he didn't. He He didn't choose to do that. And rightfully so, for a various of different reasons, he decided, no, I don't want to. Why would you want your son miserable? That sounds to me like it's more of what you want versus what he wants. How do you know why? How do you know that everything that this woman has told you about your son is true? How do you know that your son is telling you the truth about why he's not married? He may be withholding some things back from you, not to break your heart, because you want to see her in your eyes as, oh, she's so sweet. She's the grandmother of my children. Okay, so what? You all raise the kids together and make it work together, but that is not your husband. Not your husband. And to anyone else that's flowing into the midst of your marriage, as husband and wife, you're there to protect each other. You should be protecting each other at all costs. Now, if this doesn't happen, we know sometimes things got to be resolved, okay? With mother-in-laws, friend-in-laws, co-workers, whoever, whatever the entity is outside. We know that sometimes it takes a little bit of time to work those things out and figure it out, especially when you've had bad behaviors of allowing things to happen for so long. Mother is always used to giving her son advice. That co-worker is always used to calling whenever she feels like it or whenever he feels like it. So, there are some bad habits that needs to be broken. But I think the key to it all, for anyone getting married, is to resolve those issues beforehand. Go into that marriage understanding what each of your boundaries looks like. What are your boundaries for this marriage? How much of the outside world that we're going to allow in to this marriage? How much? So that is really, really important. Stand your grounds, women. Men, stand up. I'm going to do the Shanae look now. Stand up for your wife. That's your jewel. Stand up for her. And then daughter-in-laws, be nice. If your husband wants to go and spend some time with his mother, don't be that wife that's always nagging. Why do you always have to go over there? Why? Allow him to spend that time with his mother, because you only get one parent. Mother, father. Something were to happen to you, your husband could remarry. But could he ever regain another mother if she's no longer here? So give him that space. Allow him that space within reasoning. And I say allow because unfortunately there are some men out here that's so committed to their wives. If that wife doesn't want him around, the mother, then mama, you got to go. That's how some men are. Now, you can't be that crazy unless your mother is very toxic and she's causing a whole lot of issues. Don't stay away from your mother. I am not telling anyone on here to stay away from their mother. I'm not telling you not to have a relationship with your sister-in-laws, your brother-in-laws, your stepchildren. I am not saying that. But you've got to make sure that your marriage itself is healthy and the two of you all are establishing clear boundaries. That's just the bottom line. Okay? So until next time, always remember, healthy mind, joyful life. Do not allow anyone to distort your peace, joy, or happiness. Have an amazing day. And as Tabitha Brown would say, if you can enjoy your day, don't go around messing up anyone else's. That is a beautiful phrase from her. I love it and I use it quite often, but I give props where it's due. That's not my saying. That's her saying, but there's nothing wrong with using it, is it? Okay. Y'all have an amazing day. Bye-bye.